They must abide by the decisions of the official. Spectators are important in this process too. Fans can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Each fan is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. Spectators can support their high school by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of high school athletics. NCAA hopes to enjoy this contest and support your athletes and your high school in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Now our starting lineups. For the Cookeville Cavaliers. Number 44, senior Wendell Oakley. Number 15, senior DJ Potts Herb. Sophomore, number 24, Josh Herb. Sophomore, number 11, Bennett Reeves. And sophomore, number 0, Dante Pottsford. And now the starting lineup for your Evangeline Golden Bears. Starting in guard, number 23, junior, Keon Kirby. Starting in guard, number 2, junior, Griffin Broadberry. Starting in guard, number 10, junior, Eric Williams. Starting in guard, number 1, sophomore, Braxton Corey. And starting in forward, number 20, sophomore, Brady Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to tonight. Tonight we have the MJ Golden Bears going one-on-one against the Cookeville Cavaliers. Tonight's live stream sponsor is our very own hometown realtor, Missy Pyle, working with buyers, sellers, and investors. She ensures all her clients' needs are not only met, but met with a smile. Missy is all about integrity, hard work, and dedication. Missy's desire to help others comes to life in her role as a realtor. So if you're looking to buy or sell or just have questions about the market, call Missy Pyle with Benchmark Realty. All right, coming into today, the MJ Bears are 3-17. Are 3-17, going one-on-one against the 13-12 Cookeville Cavaliers. Tip-off goes to the Cookeville Cavs.
Cavs offense seems to be doing really well this year. Second now in the district after a win over Lebanon. In a good position coming towards the end of the season. Jordan Hurd not starting this game today, leading scorer for the Cavaliers. Potts with the ball, passing it up to Oakley. Back up to the top, looking sideline 3, in and out.
No good. Rebound goes for the Bears. Braxton will bring it up. Hands it over to Eric Williams. Williams back to Braxton. MJ will control for their first possession of the game. Braxton now handling on the left side. Throws it over to Eric Williams, to Braxton. Back and forth here. On the left side, Keon Irby for 3, and that won't go. Off front rim and picked up by Cookeville.
Cavaliers bringing the ball up the court. Looking inside, back outside. Good defense by the Bears. Driving. Misses the layup. Rebound, Bears.
Good rebound by Thornberry. And over to Braxton. Eric Williams now on point for the Golden Bears. Over to Braxton Corey. Corey will give the pass over to Keon Irby. Irby down low to Thornberry. Good little whip pass back out into the corner. It cannot convert for a shot, and it'll go out of bounds for the Golden Bears.
Cavaliers playing a 2-3 defense right here.
Williams to inbound. Throws it into Thornberry. Thornberry just going to launch up a three, and that won't go.
Strong rebound by Hurd, bringing the ball up by himself, looking inside, turnover.
Thornberry the other way, pushing up the floor. He's in a 1-on-3 situation inside to Braxton. Braxton will take it up himself and score the first basket of the ball game.
Good transition offense right there by the Golden Bears. Cavaliers bringing the ball up. Potts Hurd leading with assist for the Cavs. Looking back up top, swinging it to the sideline. Open three off of the back of the backboard. Staying with the Cavs, though. First substitution of the game.
Zion Sanders checks into the game here for Eric Williams for the Bears.
Passing the ball in from the baseline. Corner. In and out again.
And a jump ball as both players go to the ground.
Going to call a technical here.
Yep.
On Joshua Hurd, the sophomore. Thought it was a little too physical right there. I thought it was a pretty good rebound by the Golden Bears. Already getting a little chippy out here. Looks like Griffin Thornberry will be shooting the technical. A little confusion by the officials.
Once again, Thornberry to the line after that technical. They call it a jump ball and then a technical on Cookeville. And Cookeville coach arguing about whether it should have been a technical or not.
Never ends up good if you keep arguing with that.
Yep.
Officials already turned the back to him. So it should be the Cavs, still Cavs ball though after the technical. Still arguing with the officials. Got to be careful right there.
Thornberry hits 1 of 2. MJ Bears lead 3-0 to start off this game.
Oh, correction, Golden Bear ball.
Yep. Corey to inbound. Throws it. Sanders back to Corey. Corey gets it over. Gets double teamed. Throws the pass.
Quick
and an
turnover
easy turnover.
Golden Bears picking up a foul right there. 24 sticking the hand in there, getting the turnover. Good foul right there by the Golden Bears. Don't want to give up anything.
Yep.
Easy going into it. Cavaliers ball, substitution, Golden Bears. Looking for the open Cav. Hurd pops open. Thornberry Garden, Hurd up at the top. Gets past him, looking to drive. Takes it all the way in and gets a foul. Blocking right there on Zion. Going to the line, shooting 2. So Joshua Hurd going to the line now, shooting 2.
Unchuit's last matchup here at home went 1-on-1 with the Green Hill Hawks. Gave him a good run for their money in the first half, but Green Hill went on a big run in the second half to win by 15 in that game. But today takes on the Cookeville Cavs, who are 13-12 so far. MJ at 3-17. Inbounds to Sanders. Sanders gets double teamed. Thornberry with a great throw pass. Corey recovers it. They got numbers. He throws it in, back out. That's a deep 3 by Thornberry, and it's off.
Rebound by the Cavs. Hurd bringing the ball up, swinging it over to Potts Hurd. A lot of Hurds on this Cavaliers team.
About 4 of them.
Head coach is even Coach Hurd. Open 3, and he makes it for the first 3-pointer of the game for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers coming out in a press.
Always got to push the ball up the floor, and that's a turnover by the Bears. Anytime you're in a full-court press, you always got to push the ball up the floor to get an easy shot, and it's a timeout by the Golden Bears.
Cavs putting that press in, got the turnover, got what they wanted. Both teams coming out a little bit struggling, though, missing some shots, sloppy play defensively. Cookeville coming off of a 56-47 win over Lebanon the other night, moving into second in the district. Huge opportunity right here for them to keep it, but also huge opportunity for Mount Juliet to get the first district win.
Yep. Mount Juliet, I believe, is in the bottom of their district. Mount Juliet's final home game will be February the 8th against Lebanon. Cookeville controls.
Cookeville looking to get the ball in, takes it across half court, easy pass in. Potts Hurd bringing the ball up. Mount Juliet playing man-to-man. Swinging the ball into Hurd. Back over to Hurd. Looking inside. Mount Juliet has had a hard time covering the post this
Fell
season.
down and got the bounce. Thornberry pushes it up the floor. And a foul. And it will go to Cookeville as... Wow.
Griffin Thornberry picking up the foul. Didn't see what transpired right there. Cavaliers ball, though, bringing it up. Mount Juliet still playing man. I imagine open off of the back.
Thornberry up the floor and slips, recovers, and they want to walk. They throw it back out, back into the corner. Williams off the fake. Williams the drive, throws it out, and it will stay with the Bears. Cookeville side very upset. They wanted to walk on Griffin Thornberry, but they will not get the call.
Did seem like he lost possession of the ball right there.
Yep. And it was on the run, too, as it's a turnover on the other end on the fast break.
Reeves getting the steal, bringing it up. Back to Reeves in the corner. Cookeville not afraid to shoot the three ball.
Yep, he buries the corner three on the run. Zion Sanders loses the ball.
Gonna stay with the Golden Bears.
Yep. Brady comes into the game for the Bears. Zion Sanders. And another turnover, and they call a foul on Cookeville.
Kind of questionable right there. I thought Cookeville had his hand. Hurd had his hand in there and poked it out.
Bears will control here. They're down 3-10 in the beginning of this game so far. Need to get it over, and another foul on Cookeville.
Looks like Cookeville's dropping back out of that press.
On the pass, Williams over to Sanders. On the pass, Irby. Back over to Sanders. Sanders on the drive. That's a good drive, but it's rejected.
Big 44, Wendell Oakley with the block. Sets up for the Cavaliers offense. Corner three, fakes, drives off the backboard and in. Cookeville taking a 12-3 lead with 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That's good offense there by Cookeville as MJ wants to try and respond. Sanders able to recover the high pass. Sanders goes to the left, step back three over two, and he got it.
Woo. Smooth shot right there by Sanders. Takes the lead, 12-6 now for the Cavs. Potts Hurd bringing the ball down. Gonna get a hand check on the Golden Bears, putting pressure on them. Gonna be a baseline inbounds right here for the Cavaliers. More substitutions for the Cavs with number 32 coming in, Jackson Madewell.
And Braxton Corey coming in for the Bears.
I think we're getting our first Jalen Hurd, the freshman, coming into the game, leading the Cavaliers with points per game at 15.
Wow, freshman. Good defense.
24 now. Pull up, misses, rebound by 32. Madewell gonna get it in for the and one.
That's an easy rebound and score for the Cookeville Cavs. They now lead 14-6.
If you're Mount Juliet, you really can't give up too many second chance opportunities.
Yeah.
Got to get every defensive rebound that you can, limit the possessions for the Cavs. And the basket is good, taking the lead to 15-6.
Williams will run the point on the pass. Gets it over to Williams, over to Braxton. Over to Williams, back to Braxton. Back to Williams again. Just back and forth passing here, not much movement off the ball. On the drive, whips it out to Irby. On the pass, and another turnover.
Potts Hurd with the steal, sticking his hand in, going and taking it by himself, and finishes the basket.
That's good athleticism right there. Cookeville leads 17-6. They inbound to Gorey. Gorey will bring it up the floor for the Bears. This is Eric Williams, back to Gorey, over to Braxton. Braxton back to Gorey. Gorey fakes, goes up, and the foul on Cookeville. 2 free throws coming up here for Gorey.
14 fouls now for the Cavaliers. Both teams still under the 1-and-1 situation. Bennett Reeves checking back in, taking out Potts Hurd for the Cavaliers.
Gorey goes 1 for 2. Good rebound there for Cookeville.
Hurd to Hurd, now back to Reeves. Reeves passing it back up to Hurd, swinging it over to Hurd. I feel like I'm going to be saying this all night. Looking into Madewell, throwing up the three.
Wow.
Cookeville is not afraid to shoot the three ball. Over 500 attempts this season so far. And the score now 20-7.
Gorey now in possession here. Swings a pass over to Williams, over to Braxton. Need to space it out here a little bit. Down low, and another turnover.
Madewell finding the open man, Hurd. Ooh, gets it stripped from him. Staying with the Cavaliers ball. Good job right there by taking the ball and not committing the foul.
Stripped by Eric Williams. As Cookeville will now inbound here. Chance to push it as much as 16.
Alex Clark checking into the game, number 14 for the Cavs. Hurd has it up at the top, swings it to Clark. Clark now taking it up to the top, swinging it over to Hurd. Back to Clark. Down to number big 32, Madewell. Looking for the shot, not being patient right here. Looking to drive, takes it up, off the front. Madewell with the save, inside, off the backboard.
That's a great save. Great ball movement as well.
Clark coming into the game and getting 2 points.
Gorey once again handling for the Bears. Wants to clear it out. Throws it over to Williams. They want the post down low, but they're denying the pass. Braxton Corey now with it back over to Gorey. Braxton back to Gorey. Williams now with it. Deep three, and it's no good, and that will end the first quarter as the Bears struggle on the offensive end. They are now down 22-7 to end the first as we go into the second quarter.
Cavaliers not afraid to throw that ball up from anywhere downtown. Having plenty of made threes so far in that first quarter.
Tonight's live stream sponsors are very own hometown realtor Missy Pyle, working with buyers, sellers, and investors. She ensures all her clients' needs are not only met, but met with a smile. Missy is all about integrity, hard work, and dedication. Missy's desire to help others comes to life in her role as a realtor. So if you're looking to buy or sell or just have questions about the market, call Missy Powell with Benchmark Realty.
So you got a score of 22-7, Cavaliers leading. Started off a little rocky, you could say. Both teams committing some early fouls. But the Cavs started making the three ball to put them up so big. Mount Juliet staying in there with some good shots. Huge second quarter right here, though, with the Golden Bears getting the ball to start off the second quarter. Want to try to narrow this lead down in the first few possessions.
15 is 100% a doable lead to come back down from. Basketball is a game of runs, and anything can happen in a certain amount of time. As Braxton will control here, whips it over to Irby. Thornberry over to Williams, and it's stolen. Nope, tipped, and MJ will control here. As the last time these two teams faced, MJ lost, 65-45 in Cookeville. This is Williams controlling, getting double teamed, whamps it over to Braxton. Braxton double teamed, doubling a lot here. Thornberry goes on the drive aggressively, tipped in the air, and it will go to Cookeville as it's a foul on Mount Juliet.
Got to stay under control right there. Ran into the man. Good pass by Thornberry, but didn't keep his feet. Got up in the air. Cavaliers defender sitting right there, picks up the charge. Cavs going to be bringing up the ball. Hurd, the freshman, bringing the ball up the court. Mount Juliet still playing in their man defense. Irby doing a good job right there, forcing the pass. Swinging the ball around. Hurd looking inside, comes back up to the top. Reeves looking to drive in. Open man running the baseline.
Good cut.
No communication right there by the Bears.
And there's a 2 there for the Cookeville Cavs. They're up 24-7. They have owned MJ on the offensive end as Braxton now looking to give it to Sanders. Sanders now has it in his hands. Sanders controlling back to Braxton. Not much ball movement by the Bears in this game. This is Sanders, pulls back. That's a deep 3, and it's off front iron. And a push, it looks like.
It looks like a Cavs defender pushed off of a Golden Bear right there. Anytime you get a long shot like that, you're going to get a long rebound. More substitutions in for the Cavs.
Williams to inbound here for the Bears. Looking for Braxton, and he's got him on the top of the key. Hands it off to Williams. Oh, and it went out of his hands, and on the break, on the drive, and is fouled.
Kind of gave him a gift right there. Hurd wishing. Probably could have finished a little bit stronger right there. Wanted to look for the dunk. Talking to his teammates, you can see. But good foul right there by the Bears. Hustling down the court, not to give up an easy layup. Hurd now shooting 2. Cavaliers going with the strategy of kind of just giving up the rebound, having more confidence in their players making their free throws. Just being able to get back and set up, and looks like they may be coming out in a press after the free throw. Got some friendly banter right here between Hurd and the official. Makes both free throws. Mount Juliet ball.
Gorey now at point for the Bears. Bears are down 26-7. That's another turnover picked up on the break. It's a pull-up 3, and it's no good. Rebound goes for Cookeville.
Corner 3, back up. Hurd now.
And he drains it. And it's another timeout. Coach Drake is upset as Mount Juliet is down by 22 points in the first half.
That ball left his hand and then hit nothing but the ground. Looks like it's the same go for the Cavaliers, same strategy this second quarter as they had in the first quarter. Open 3, contested 3, shoot the 3.
Yeah. Goes in either way.
Right now it seems like they do have the hot hand. Mount Juliet now, or the Cavs now in the bonus. It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation with Mount Juliet having 7 fouls. Cookeville still only has 5. 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. Cookeville 29, Mount Juliet 7. I can imagine Cookeville still going to come out in their press or back into their 3-2 that they had at the end of that first quarter.
All right, Gorey over to Sanders. MJ's offense hasn't been that well in the first half. This is Sanders over to Gorey. Gorey on the drive in the corner to Braxton Corey. Back up top to Gorey. Back into the corner, handled. Fadeaway 3 is blocked. and he falls to the ground, and it's saved by Cookeville. Throws a long pass ahead, and it's handled.
Reeves with a good job handling the ball right there. Almost had the big opportunity if he would have been able to catch it clean. But Cavs ball here, throwing it into Potts Hurd. Swinging the ball around, coming up to the top is Hurd, swinging it back around, look for the corner, looking to drive. Nope, pulls it back up. Good ball movement right here by the Cavs, just trying to get the best shot, being patient. This is really setting up for a back screen. Corner three from Hurd, makes it.
And once again, another three-pointer goes. Like you said, they'll shoot it either way. If it's contested, it don't matter. They'll shoot it either way. This is Gorey. Handling, gets it over to Sanders. Inside to Jones. Brady Jones can't handle. It's tipped, and another turnover by the Bears.
Cavs defense playing physical, forcing these unforced errors by the Bears. Coach Drake cannot be happy about the turnovers this half so far. Swinging the ball, Potts looking to shoot, puts the ball down, pulls it up and shoots it anyways, off of the front of the iron. Now being more patient, letting something get set up. Here comes a screen. No roll.
Pull up.
Pulls the three short. Out of bounds.
Ooh.
Looks like Golden Bear ball. Substitution for the Bears.
Almost saved by Joshua Hurd. As the Bears will control. Sanders inbounds to Gorey. Gorey back to Sanders, loses it, and a backcourt violation. Some miscommunication there. Couldn't handle the pass. And if you're Coach Drake, you got to be really upset with the way your team has played in the first quarter. Many turnovers.
Yeah, it's been a sloppy half for the Bears. And Cookeville's been knocking down the shots, and you can't have that many turnovers and then Cookeville making their shots. Early start time could have something to do with this, throwing the feng shui off of the Bears. Cookeville with the ball. Hurd now up at the top, setting up their offense. Looking one-on-one. Good poke out right there. Ooh!
Oh, and it's stolen. Williams on the run. Williams is on the break. Good fake. You know he's athletic.
Smart play right there by the Bears to know that he was looking to block that shot. Pump fake him, get that ball up and in. Cookeville ball, Reeves looking. Good cuts right here by the Cavs on offense. Reeves looking to drive, looking inside, pulling it back out. Coach Hurd maybe setting up a new play. Hurd now up at the top with the ball, swinging it to number 4. Don't have a name for number 4 on the roster. Cookeville calling a timeout right here, a 30-second. Coach didn't like what he saw, I guess.
If you're tuning in with us right now, 3:17 left in the first half. MJ Bears down 32-9 in the first half. Many things have just led to this downfall so far. Turnovers have been one big thing. The decisions have been another big thing. They haven't really been able to get shots off because Cookeville's defense has been really amazing tonight. And Cookeville's also been hitting their open shots all night. And it's allowed them to have a 23-point advantage so far here in the first half.
You know, a huge thing to that is the size of the Cavaliers. You got a 6'4 guard, a 6'3 guard. Jalen Hurd, the freshman, is no slouch either out there playing guard. Some height out there on the perimeter for the Cavaliers, which is going to give the Bears an issue with their 3 points. Throwing the ball inside to number 4, getting double teamed, kicks it back out. Open 3, makes it. It's close to 7 to 8 threes made right here by the Cavaliers.
And that's been a big thing these last couple games. MJ's perimeter defense has not been that great at all. As last game, Green Hill made a lot of threes. This is Sanders inside to Jones, back up top to Gorey. Gorey, nice little head fake right there, and it's a foul on Cookeville.
Good job driving in right there, Gorey picking up the foul. That's one way to get back into the game, take it to him.
Yeah.
look for the foul, take it to the free throw line, stops the clock, get you 2 points possibly. 16 foul now for the Cavaliers.
Coming in the game for the Bears, Braxton Corey will sit, and Keon Irby will check in the game for the Bears. 2:37 left remaining here in the first half, and Gorey will go 1 for 2 as the second one is in and out.
Rebound by Hurd, the sophomore. Passing it over to Potts Hurd, another sophomore, 6'2". Hurd now looking for the cutter. Had the open man down the baseline, decided not to. Swings it over for the three.
It's tipped out.
Back out, 12's open again.
Wow.
Wide open. Misses it 4 with a big rebound.
Oh, my goodness.
Right off of the backboard and in.
About 3 open threes there and an easy offensive rebound. And once again, you said size was a big thing. And, man, it has been a big thing, as clearly right there. That was the easiest offensive rebound Cookeville's had all year.
Potts Hurd poking the ball out on the drive-in right there. Swinging it to Hurd. Hurd now communicating, controlling things. Getting a little upset, I can see. Good defense by the Bears. Driving it in, trying to take it himself.
And it's stolen. Gorey on the run. He's got the headway and nope. And a fall to the ground.
Unnecessary jump right there. The foul is
Yeah.
already committed. Just trying to get the block right there. I don't know. It should be a foul on the floor as he wasn't shooting, but it should be a 1-and-1 situation.
Joshua Hurd was the one who tried to block it after the foul.
Looks like he's coming out of the game. Maybe done for the for the first half, as 44 Madewell comes back in. Or no, Oakley comes back in.
Gorey to the line for 2. 1:34 left in the first half for the Bears. 1-and-1 situation. Gorey hits number 1. Number 2 is once again a miss.
Cookeville with the other defensive rebound, taking their time to bring the ball up the court. Mount Juliet picking them up pretty high. Cut, backdoor. Potts Hurd looking for the pass. Miscommunication. They weren't synced up right there. He wanted big number 4 to cut to the basket.
Braxton in the game for Eric Williams. Gorey will control for the Bears. Final minute left remaining in this first half. Bears down 37-11. They want to try run this offense. Gorey on the pass to Sanders, down low. Throws it up top. Gorey, good moves, step back 3, and it's back iron.
Rebound by the Cavs. Potts Hurd right there with a good rebound. Getting it over to the other Potts Hurd. Taking their time. They're probably looking to get the last shot here. No rush, 37-11 lead. Just gonna wait, let that clock go down. No shot clock in high school basketball, so there's no rush. Gotta just watch out for a 5-second call.
Fake pass.
Inside, with a little touch.
Throws up the lob, and the layup is good. This is Sanders up the floor. 15 seconds remaining. Irby with it. Back to Sanders. Sanders back to Irby. 9 seconds remaining. They got to get a shot off here. They have plenty of time. 3 seconds. Off the screen for 3. Almost banked in. Recovered, and it's no good. Going into the second half, the Bears down 39-11 going into the second half. All right, we are back tonight as the Bears are one-on-one with the Cookeville Cavs. Tonight's live stream sponsor is our very own hometown realtor, Missy Pyle, working with buyers, sellers, and investors. She ensures all her clients' needs are not only met, but met with a smile. Missy is all about integrity, hard work, and dedication. Missy's desire to help others comes to her life in her role as a realtor. So if you're looking to buy or sell or just have questions about the market, call Missy Pyle with Benchmark Realty. As in that first half, ladies and gentlemen, the MJ Bears really struggled on the offensive end and the defensive end as they are now down 39-11 in the second half. What do you think MJ needs to fix in this second half?
Well, in the second half, I can see him, Coach Drake, limit the turnovers, be patient on offense, don't force up anything. And for the Cavs, just keep doing the same thing that you've been doing.
All right, as the Cavs control here, Bennett Reeves gets fouled by Irby.
It's not how you want to start the second quarter.
Yep.
Didn't move his feet right there, just poked the arm through, going to pick up that. You don't want that foul right there.
All right, DJ Potsherd will inbound to Dante Potsherd. There's a lot of Herds on this team, so ladies and gentlemen, I apologize if I say Herd about 10 million times. But in the corner, this is Bennett. Bennett back up top to Herd. Over to Herd. Herd on the drive will pull up and is fouled. And like you said, not a good way to start off the second half, as the biggest thing for MJ, like you said again, is the turnovers. They had about, if I had to say, almost 10 turnovers or over 10 turnovers. That's one of the biggest reasons they're down by this much.
Easily. And you get 2 fouls right here within 30 seconds of starting the second half. Last foul was kind of questionable, had his hands straight up. Kind of could have gone either way right there. Makes both of the free throws.
Dante Potsherd hits both of the free throws. Thornberry puts it over to Braxton Corey. Corey gets double teamed, throws it over, and it's a turnover for the Bears once again. So 2 fouls and a turnover to start the second half.
And that's what you do right there. You set the trap up to get the turnovers. And that is, looks like they're not going to take any pressure off of their defense. Looks like maybe the clock didn't start. The official over there talking to the scores table. Looks like the situation was fixed.
All right, Dante Potsherd brings it up for the Cookeville Cavs. Potsherd gets the pick. Fake pass into the corner. Looks for the 3, and it's off iron. Rebound by Brady Jones. They pushed it up the floor. This is Braxton Corey. Double teamed once again. Williams will recover. Thornberry over to Jones. Jones a little stutter step and misses off back iron. And the rebound goes for Joshua Hurd and whips it over to Dante Potsherd.
Cavs doing a good job right there on defense.
Inside is no good. Brady Jones the rebound. This is Braxton. Slows it down. No need to rush.
Now, good box out down there to pick up that defensive rebound.
Brady Jones. No, Eric Williams. Throws it over to Thornberry. Back to Williams. Williams fakes on the 3. Loses his handle a little bit. Thornberry now with it. Back to Williams. Over to Irby.
Bears need to get somebody in the middle of the court. They need somebody now you can see that they're flashing, moving around. Cavs playing that 2-3 defense. Almost need somebody to flash up to the free throw line. Irby with the shot.
No good. Recovered by the Cavs. Here he goes on the run. Oh, I was expecting a dunk there, but Joshua Hurd lays it in. All of the Hurd brothers are very athletic, as we saw in the first half. That block
Keon
by
Irby.
Joshua Hurd.
Keon Irby right there probably misled that dunk coming in.
Should have taken the shot there. Maybe not, but could not get the pass. No look pass there to his brother. Inside. Post up. Baby hook is no good, but a foul on the Bears.
Caught the Bears sleeping right there. Brady Jones didn't step up in front of the post. Had the man done. Good quick pass by the Cavs. But once again, the Bears picking up a foul. 3 fouls now in the second half.
Zion Sanders checks in the game for the Bears. And Cookeville will have the ball here. Bennett inbounds to DJ Potsherd. Inside is tipped in the air and a foul on Thornberry. And that's another foul on the Bears, another team foul.
Good help defense right there by Thornberry. I guess the official thought he had his arm reached in. If he stands there straight up, probably won't get that foul call. Much better job helping the post player for the Bears. Once again, the Cavs clearing it out, giving up the chance for an offensive rebound.
Both free throws are good. Eric Williams now with it. MJ Bears down by 34 with 5.5 minutes remaining in the second half. Back over to Thornberry. Nice whip pass inside. Back out. That's a deep two by Sanders, and it's an air ball. Nothing going here for the Bears on the other end, as this is Joshua Hurd now handling. Back over. That's a wide open three-point shot. Ticks iron. Rebound by Hurd, and almost made the layup. It was blocked by the backboard maybe. And then inside, layup is no good, and another missed shot by the Bears. They are struggling to convert on the offensive end.
Some sloppy basketball right here in this transition period.
Bennett Reeves with that pass.
Settled things down now. Bears playing man-to-man defense.
Reeves now with it. Reeves gets the pick. Back over. Looks for three, and it's no good. Off iron. Alex Clark with a great rebound, and it's a dunk for Cookeville.
Two-handed dunk. Once again, offensive rebounds going to the Cavs, hurting the Bears.
Williams brings it up for the Bears. Gets triple teamed on the other end. This is Sanders. Throws it over to Braxton. Braxton on 1 foot. Back over to Sanders. A lot of spacing here for the Bears, and a foul on Cookeville.
Looks like Cookeville transitioned to more of like a 1-2-2. Some may call it a high 3-2 defense right there, setting traps up in the corners. Really making turnovers for the Golden Bears right there.
And coming in for the Bears, number 11, Kareen Gorey, and number 22, Dylan Work. Shout out to Dylan, man. I've known him for 5 years. I've seen him progress over those 5 years. He's become a great player, and I think he could be something big for their future. As here he is, gives it over to Thornberry, looking for the post down low, back over to Gorey. Sanders. Dylan in the corner. This is Gorey up top. Goes on the drive with the right hand. Nice move to the rim, and he banks it in for two.
Good drive right there for the Bears against that 2-3 defense.
All right. For the Cavs, that's Jalen Hurd, his first time in the game. Alex Clark whips it over to the big man. He misses off iron. Offensive rebound for Bennett. Back out. And rebound is for the Cavs again. Another offensive rebound as their bench is roaring right now.
That's what you can't have. It looks like too many Golden Bears are just going towards the basket when the shots go up, not boxing out their man, giving up these offensive rebounds. Cheap foul right there by Thornberry. It should be his third. Looks like Coach Drake's going to put in a sub for him.
Irby will come in the game for Thornberry. Thornberry was in foul trouble, so he will go out of the game for the Bears. All right, inbounding to Jalen Hurd. His first playing time of this game. DJ Potts Hurd. Potts Hurd gets the pick into the corner to Hurd. Fakes, gets the midi, and he drills it for two. 3 minutes left remaining in this third quarter. Bears down by 26 points right now. 36 points, correction. Dylan Work hands it over. Back over to Dylan. Dylan back to Gorey. This is Sanders. Nice little move to the rim. Whip pass, and it's tipped by Alex Clark. And it will stay with the Bears.
With a 36-point lead right here, they should be in the mercy rule where the clock doesn't stop. Doesn't seem like they've started that yet, but 35 points lead in basketball in high school usually has a mercy rule to follow.
Pass was dropped on the inbound by Sanders, but recovered it, and it's a foul. Foul on DJ Potts Hurd. Gorey inbounds to Sanders.
Cavs looking to stay in their 2-3 right here. In a 2-3 defense, you may look to trying to dare you to shoot the deep ball, but a good drive right there by Gorey.
Good possession there for the Bears as they get the 2. And it will be a timeout by the Cookeville Cavs. 2:26 remaining in the third quarter.
Coach Hurd looking upset over there. Kind of sloppy on both ends. I know the Cavs are scoring points right here, but not quite the look that he is expecting out of the Cavaliers right here. I can imagine Coach Drake in this timeout reminding them stay calm, under pressure. Don't get yourself in a situation where you can get trapped. Make smart passes. Probably telling them also on offense, get somebody to the high post right here. Keep slashing, keep moving. Maybe even if you have the open shot, shoot it.
If you're tuning in with us right now, it is the third quarter. Bears are down 49-15. They haven't really been able to get it going on the offensive end, but Cookeville's defense has been very exceptional as well, and their offense has been very amazing for them tonight as they currently lead by 34, 49-15 against the Golden Bears.
The height and the length that the Cavs have is really showing right now on both ends of the court. Makes it a whole lot easier to play that 2-3 when you have 6'3" and 6'4" guards out there, and the length that they have, all they got to do is put their hands out and they're going to be close to touching.
Golden Bears will not control here. A little bit of misconfusion there.
Coach called the timeout and wants the ball where he's at. He called the timeout close to his bench, but it looks like they're giving the Cavs the ball over by the Golden Bears bench. Usually you do get the ball where you called the timeout at, and they were over by their sideline.
Shouldn't really matter for them, but now they will bring it over by the Cavs bench. Alex Clark to inbound here for the Cookeville Cavs. Jaron Davis with his first playing time here. Good strip there by Gorey. Gorey's on the run in a 2-on-1 situation, takes a step back mid-range, and it's good. He buries it for 2.
Good job right there by Gorey, driving in, realizing it was a 2-on-1, step back and made the shot.
Oh, try to overlook the pass, and the short shot's no good. Offensive rebound, back up, and no good. Another offensive rebound, and it's good once again.
You got to box out if you're the Bears. You can't be following the ball to the basket. We all know where it's going. They're shooting at the goal. Find your man and box him out.
Gorey over to work. Down low for Irby. Irby takes a tough mid-range elbow shot, and it's good for 2.
Maybe not the look that you want, but you want just baskets right here.
DJ Potts hurt on the drive. Goes for the shot, and the Bears get the board there. Almost an offensive rebound. There are 4 players under the basket. This is Gorey. Irby wants the ball, whips it inside to Dillon. Dillon couldn't handle it, and it's recovered as he could not handle the pass.
Looks like we had 2 Bears run into each other right there with Dylan Work and Walker Phillips.
DJ Potts hurt over to Alex inside and a wide open layup.
Nice cut right there by number 10 for the Cavs, getting open. Bears playing with their hands down, going to make it easier. Walker Phillips got hit by Dylan Work right there. Looks like he's coming out of the game.
Jack Oakley with the wide open layup pushes it to a 53-19 lead for the Cookeville Cavs. Final minute here in the third quarter as the Bears now with possession. Williams over to Gorey, pass over to Sanders. Brady Jones in the low post. Sanders back over to Irby. Irby now with it. Down low. Gorey tried to get the pass down low to Jones, and it was intercepted or tipped.
Cookeville transitioned to a 3-2 right there and put number 15, the 6'3", Potts Hurd, up there at the top.
Alex Clark 3's no good. MJ's pushing in transition. Drive by Sanders is no good. He can't get it. And a foul on Gorey.
Good job by Gorey right there, stopping the ball. You don't want any more transition baskets.
Davis inbounds. DJ Potts Hurd, who's played a lot in this game, brings it up the floor for the Cookeville Cavs.
Coach Hurd was just yelling one shot, so look for him to take that last shot.
In the corner, it is good by Jack Oakley. Bears will get the final shot. Less than 10 seconds here to go. Gorey whips it over. Williams, pass. Step back three out of the corner, hits the top of the backboard, and that will conclude our third quarter. The MJ Bears down 56-19 going into the fourth with 8 minutes left. In your opinion, what do you think the problem has been for the Bears in this game?
Definitely the height and the length that the Cavaliers are bringing with the athleticism. You know, when you're playing up against 6'4", 6'3" guards, you got good post presence down there. It's going to be hard when you're a little undersized for the Bears. The shots aren't falling. You're getting trapped. You're having unforced turnovers, something that you really want to limit in this fourth quarter. I guess I would say right now you want to come out and you want to fight hard and get that fourth quarter under control.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's live stream sponsor is our very own hometown realtor, Missy Pyle, working with buyers, sellers, and investors. She ensures all her clients' needs are not only met, but met with a smile. Missy is all about integrity, hard work, and dedication. Missy's desire to help others comes to life in her role as a realtor. So if you're looking to buy or sell or just have questions about the market, call Missy Pyle with Benchmark Realty.
Looks like Coach Hurd for the Cavaliers has put in some substitutions. May see the end for the Potts Hurd and Hurd guys out there for the Cavs. Going to be the Golden Bears ball starting the fourth quarter. Cavs still coming out in their 3-2, 1-2-2 defense.
Sawyer Stone checks in the game for Cookeville. His first playing time in this ball game. This is Sanders, hesitated on the deep three. Good fake there by Irby, but stays on his feet.
Cavs stayed in that 3-2 defense, forced the turnover. If you're Coach Hurd, you're now just trying to get some of these guys some playing time.
Down low, another open shot is for Alex Clark. He saw it, gave it to him a little bit after, but it still goes. And if you're MJ, the game's way out of reach, but just run the offense and give some guys some playing time they usually never play. Into the corner, looks for the three, and it is no good. Ticks the side of the rim. And a foul here, it looks like.
Looks like it will stay with the Bears.
Yep.
You're right. For the Golden Bears, you're trying to finish this game strong. Limit your turnovers, play a clean 7 minutes left, got a clock running, get guys playing time, get good looks. Ooh, nice. Good shooter's roll right there.
A bounced in three there for Irby as Cookeville now with it. Alex whips it over. Joseph Owens back over. Open look for three and a wide open look, and he's doing the gritty at half court to celebrate. Jack Oakley hitting that three.
Coach Hurd probably doesn't want any letdowns with this group in right here. Irby throwing up the shot.
And it's good from downtown.
Matches 3 for 3 right there. Coach Hurd upset about that. I don't think Coach Hurd liked the gritty after the three-pointer. Looks like that's the whole reason why he called the timeout.
Wow. Coach Hurd calls a timeout. Really upset. Jack Oakley hit a three and then did a gritty at half court. And his coach is upset with him. He's going to, wow.
Took him out of the game, which is good by Coach Hurd right there. 6 minutes to go in the game. You don't want to ever try to do anything like that.
Yeah. Kind of disrespecting the other team.
Very much so. It is a fun game, but you got to know the limitations.
All right. Alex Clark, who's made a lot of great decisions tonight here for Cookeville. He's done a lot of great things for them to win this game. Now on top of the key, Jaron Davis whips it over. Jackson Madewell. Madewell whips it back over. On the drive, gets past Corey, and a foul.
Good job by the Bears right there, setting his feet, picking up the charge.
Will Blackman comes into the game for the Golden Bears. Will inbounds to Eric Williams. Will Blackman gain his first playing time in this ball game. Whips it into the corner to Irby. Irby looking for the post down low to Will. Back over to Irby. Irby on the drive. Whips into the corner to Braxton. Braxton, little stutter step there. Back over to Irby. Irby launches a three, and it's off rim. Rebound goes for Joseph Owens. Owens brings it up the floor, launches it over for Jaron Davis. He backs up for three, and it's no good. Tipped, and it will go for Cookeville. And another offensive rebound. They miss. They tip in the air, and somehow they get another offensive rebound.
Good pass right there by the Cavs. Offensive rebounds really killing the Golden Bears.
Braxton Corey now with it for the Bears. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Eric Williams back over to Sanders. Sanders back to Williams. Williams just going to launch a three, calls his own number. It won't go.
Cavs fell back into a 2-3 right there. Transition, turnover. Oh, back to the Cavs. Sloppy play right here. Somehow it finds the Cavs ball, or Cavs hands.
Braxton Corey will get the board. Dylan Work about to come back in for the Bears. Braxton goes behind the back, gives it over to Zion. Zion, a step back three on the way is no good, and a foul called. And a push. 3 free throws coming up here for Zion Sanders.
Cavs still playing hard right here. It's good to see, young guys getting the opportunity to play. No letdowns from Coach Hurd. Bears, same thing. It's all about getting that playing time, getting that experience. No seniors on the Bears team. So all of them coming back next year. So valuable minutes for all the players right here for the Golden Bears.
First free throw is no good for Sanders. Second one is no good. If you're in with us just now, the Bears are down 61-25 here in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes left to go. Bears have been struggling. Many things combining. Turnovers is one thing. The size for the Bears has been one thing. Offensive rebounds has probably been one of the biggest things in this game. And into the corner. Good pressure. And into the corner. It's an open three. It won't go. Will Blackman. It's tipped. And it will go to the Bears.
This game started tip-off at 4:30. Kind of throws off some things, you're not used to it. Later start games.
Yeah.
Kind of messes up. You didn't have school today. A lot of different factors going into the game. No students section, not that big of a presence here tonight.
Here's Sanders pulling up for three. Won't go. And rebound goes for Cookeville. Pushing it up the floor into the corner. He looks for three, and it is no good. Tips. Another offensive rebound. And Cookeville will have it. Recovered by Sawyer Stone. And double teamed in the corner back up top to Stone. Oakley recovers it.
You got to get things under control right here if you're the Cavs. You're getting some good passes, but you can tell they were a little antsy right there.
Push by Zion Sanders. And it was on Oakley.
Clock still running, 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Looks like the mercy rule is in effect as the Bears will check in Cade Jewell and Jonathan Burge. Some guys who play a lot on JV. Later on in the future, they'll play a lot of minutes for varsity. And going to the line for Cookeville, Jack Oakley, also known as the Gritty Man. Takes rim, gets his own rebound, and he gets the foul and one. Wow. Got 4 on 1 somehow, some way. Cookeville gets the offensive rebound and the foul.
Learning situation. Young guys in right now. Didn't realize it was a 1-on-1 situation. Got to be aware. Crucial learning experience right here. Guarantee it won't happen again for a lot of them.
Sanders comes in the game. Dylan Work will go out. And Jack Oakley, that offensive rebound on 4 Bears, able to get the and one. And three-point play opportunity is good. Inbound to Jewel. Jewel handed over to Gory. Coming up on the final minute here of this ball game. Sanders whips it over. This is Gory. Hesitation over to Burge. Back up top to Sanders, and he will miss the three.
Cavs have won this game just based off of rebounds.
And a turnover by the Cavs as Joseph Owens could not handle the pass. Blackman throws it in to Gory. Final minute remaining here in this ball game. Throws it over to Sanders. This is Cade Jewell in the corner. Back over to Sanders. Sanders one-on-one. Takes it to the rim. Tough shot, and it's blocked. Recovered by Will Blackman, and he could not finish. And recovered for Cookeville. It was recovered by Sawyer Stone once again. Jalen Hurt on the drive. Throws it into the corner. Jack Oakley again, and he hits the three.
You're not going to see any celebration this time out of him,
Yep.
I guarantee it.
And Gory off the floor once again. 40 seconds left remaining, and it's a turnover for the Bears. And that's tough to see if you're Coach Drake. Just absolute domination here in the second half. Overall in the entire game.
Yeah, the length and the athleticism, I think, got to the Bears tonight. You could throw in the awkward start time, no school, throwing things off. Kind of had some turnovers early in the game, set the tone, got down 22-7, I believe, in that first quarter. Looks like the Cavs are just going to be satisfied with pulling the ball out right here.
That will do it. The Bears win 67-25, and that will do it.